Hey there, Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 1521 of What's Up to Now, documenting the journey and sharing my experience in offline and online businesses over the last 49 years. I think I have to say 49 years now because I just had a birthday. So, not necessarily lots to talk about today. Today, we did, for Supersize Your Business, we used the idiom and the expression and shared keep in mind or bear in mind. And that is one of those expressions that's been around for hundreds and hundreds of years. So it's impacted a lot more people than we actually realize, including ourselves. I know this is an idiom or an expression that I have used a lot, frequently back in corporate America. Hey, keep this in mind, bear this in mind, make sure you consider this when you're making a decision or a choice. So I shared in Supersize Your Business three top secret ways that we can use this idiom or expression to supersize and grow our business. And I just shared that our results show the world, and our example, by being the example, we show the world exactly who we are. We might try to hide who we are, but guess what? There's so many wise people in the world right now. They see through everything. There are people that are much more developed than we are that can tell from our language and our body language and the way we talk whether we're telling the truth or not, whether we're honest or authentic or not, whether we are sharing from our heart or just sharing to get a reaction from people. So keep in mind that we are always a role model. We are always an example. So be the role model and the example for what you want to see in the world. Also, there's key performance indicators and things that we should pay attention to as we're growing and supersizing our business, as well as we want to find ways to stay top of mind for the people that we want to serve, our ideal customers or our ideal partners in business as we're growing and building and supersizing our business. So that was just a little bit of the discussion around bear in mind or keep in mind. Now, we want to bear in mind and keep in mind that we've been focusing on mental well-being for this segment for the month of March, and we'll be winding that up tomorrow. But for our annual challenge, the BU 365-day challenge, we talked about today mental well-being and the Lifeline exercise with respect to our mental area and aspect of our life from the life framework. Remember, there's 9 areas that we're talking about as our life framework, and we're taking us and doing a segment this year as part of the annual challenge. We're doing a month for each of those areas for the first 9 months of the year, and then we'll finish off the year for the last 3 months doing other things and bringing and pulling it all together as we do one thing every day that improves us in some way, in some little way. It doesn't have to be a huge way. Maybe we examine a belief today, or maybe we're just kind to someone that we're usually not necessarily kind to, or maybe we remember to review our goals or objectives. Whatever it is, every day we just do one little thing to improve us. And today was about the Lifeline. I'm going to grab my Lifeline. This is just my graphic from 2021 of our Lifeline. From the day we're born, I did, March 12th, 1960 to 2022 now and beyond. I like to put the arrow beyond so we remember that we're not checking out anytime soon. And we just graph on it highlights with respect to our mental well-being, our mental health, education. And I brainstormed a list for mine last night before I went to sleep. I brainstormed a list of mental Lifeline items, things that I want to make sure that I examine and look at on my Lifeline. And so the reason I like to do it, and I just got a big 4-foot by 3-fold, tri-fold board so I can really make this big and graphic, and I'll hang it somewhere in my office, and that way I can look at it over the course of the year. And as I add the different areas and aspects of our life, so we'll have physical, emotional, and mental on it already, I can look at that and I can see, when I am kicking butt and taking names in my business, I am lower in my physical, mental, emotional, and spirit, maybe not emotional, but spiritual areas and aspects of my life. And I'll start to see those relationships from the past, and then I can affect them going forward. So I think it's a great tool for visually looking at and seeing how things are interrelated in our life. Because a lot of times we don't do that. And it's all in our brain, but sometimes we need to bring it into the light, into our conscious being, and look at it and say, all right, I see this pattern forming of my take care of myself, not take care of myself, take care of myself, not take care of myself, take care of myself, not take care of myself, and the impact it's having on the other areas and aspects of my life. maybe I should consistently, instead of going gung-ho physically and then falling off, maybe I should go down a little bit and do consistent performance and physical ways of taking care of myself. You know, my eating, my drinking, my water, my consumption, my sleep, all those things. Maybe if I make those more consistent, it'll more consistently give me better results in other areas, and I won't have those big peaks and valleys. If that makes sense. I think it makes sense. If you don't know what I'm talking about, ask. Please ask. Whenever I say something and you're like, what the heck is she talking about? Please ask me, because maybe I just didn't say it in a way that you understood the message I was trying to convey. We're going to work on communication later on this year, and it's a huge area for me and for the vast majority of people on the planet that we need to and can continually improve in. And it's easy to continually improve with our communication. Not evidenced by my performance in my video for Supersize Your Business today, probably, but some days, and I've noticed when I don't feel well, when I'm feeling under the weather, like I have been last week and still this week, I thought, oh, my cold's gonna be gone this week. And you know, Monday I woke up and I was like feeling a little better, and then all of a sudden, yesterday and today, it's like, whoa, ton of bricks. And I think it's because we're having massive weather changes, right? Now, can I do anything about the weather? No. So I have to find things that I can do and things that make me feel better to, you know, continue to increase my level of performance. So bear in mind, keep in mind, mental lifeline today, two very, I think, active things in my life, and things I want to be active in my life. So that's it. I'm gonna sign off because I am discombobulated and I have projects and things that I need to have my full attention and energy on today. So if I can help you anyway, ask. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow. Have a fantastic day. I highly recommend doing this Lifeline exercise, even if you're not in the challenge or anything. Sit down on a piece of paper, even on, you know, your absentee ballot, and scribble out a line, and then just start putting some points on it. And it doesn't have to even be for a specific area or aspect of your life. Just, you know, high and low points in your life that you remember. If you remember them, if they come to you easily, they have had a huge impact on your life. Therefore, you might want to look at, well, physically what was going on then, mentally what was going on then, emotionally what was going on then, and then we'll add the other areas and aspects of our life as we move forward throughout this challenge this year. All right, have an awesome day. I'll be with you tomorrow. Bye.